Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt stuck trying to pick the perfect niche for your channel? Maybe you've heard people say, pick a niche or you won't grow. But at the same time, you don't want to feel trapped making the same type of videos forever. So what's the truth? Today we're breaking down the biggest myths about finding your niche. How to create content that actually attracts the right audience. And what to do if you feel stuck. The difference between choosing a niche and being boxed in. A lot of YouTubers think picking a niche means they have to make the same type of content forever. That's not true. And if that thought has been stressing you out, let's clear it up right now. Myth. You have to pick one topic and never change. This is one of the biggest misconceptions stopping people from even starting YouTube. You might feel like if you choose one topic, you'll be stuck making the same type of videos forever. But let's look at some of the biggest YouTubers. Mr. Beast. He started with gaming videos and small challenge videos. Now, he's the king of massive giveaways and insane stunts. Ali Abdaal started making medical school content. Now, he's talking about productivity, business, and personal growth. MKBHD, aka Marcus Brownlee, started with basic tech reviews. Now, he's interviewing Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, and covering all things innovation. What do they all have in common? They all started with one niche, built an audience, and then expanded into new topics over time. Your niche is not a prison, it's a starting point. Truth. Your niche is about your audience, not just your topics. Instead of thinking of your niche as a forever topic, think of it as a group of people you want to help or entertain. Ask yourself, who is my content for? Is it for beginners, busy professionals, students, parents, tech lovers, or maybe fitness enthusiasts? What problem am I solving for them? Am I making life easier, saving money, improving skills, or just providing entertainment? Your niche is the value you provide, not just the topic you cover. That's why you can evolve over time, because your audience evolves with you. Here's a smarter way to think about niches. Instead of locking yourself into one tiny niche, think about content pillars, which are related topics that fit your audience. For example, if your channel is about productivity, you can start with time management, then expand into habit building, work-life balance, and business tips. If you're in fitness, you can begin with home workouts, then explore meal planning, mindset, and supplements. If you're a tech YouTuber, you can start with budget gadgets and then expand to premium devices, software, or even industry trends. This gives you flexibility while keeping your content relevant to your audience. The big takeaway here is, don't overthink it. Pick a niche that excites you right now and trust that you can expand it later. The key is to start. Next, I'll show you how to find your niche without feeling stuck. But before we do that, just a reminder to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell if you're enjoying this content and find it helpful or inspiring. How to create content that attracts the right audience. Let's say you're still struggling to pick a niche, or you're worried about whether your content will actually attract the right viewers. The good news, there's a strategy for that. Instead of guessing, let's break it down step by step. Step 1, Pick 3 content pillars. A mistake many YouTubers make is trying to cover too many different topics or being too random with their videos. The key to growing is to have 3 content pillars. These are the core themes of your channel. So, what are content pillars? They're related topics that give your channel a clear direction while giving you the flexibility to create different types of videos. Let's talk about some examples. For a fitness channel, you could cover workouts, healthy recipes, and motivation. For tech channels, you could cover budget gadgets, software tips, and industry trends. For personal finance channels, you could cover budgeting, investing, and side hustles. And for self-improvement channels, you could cover productivity, mindset, and habits. When you have 3 content pillars, it makes it easier to come up with video ideas without feeling stuck in one specific niche. Here's a pro tip. If you're unsure which pillars to pick, think about this. What do you love talking about? What problems can you solve for people? And what topic could you create 50+ videos without running out of ideas? Once you have your 3 pillars, now it's time to test them out. Step 2. Experiment and watch your analytics. One of the most common mistakes new YouTubers make is guessing what their audience wants rather than experimenting and gathering real feedback. Your first 10 to 20 videos should be experiments. Try out different video styles. For example, tutorials like how-to videos and step-by-step guides. Reviews like product reviews, app breakdowns, and best of lists. Storytelling like personal experiences, transformations, and case studies. And challenges and experiments like trying something for 30 days and documenting the progress. Next up, pay attention to your analytics. Which videos get the most clicks? Which ones keep people watching the longest? And what are people commenting and asking more of? Once you see what works, double down on those type of videos. For example, let's say you post 10 videos about different fitness topics. If your home workout videos perform the best, that tells you that your audience are interested in that type of content. Now you can make more workout related videos to grow faster. Step 3. Solve problems and add value. A common reason why some YouTubers struggle to grow is they make content for themselves, not for their audience. The harsh truth is that people don't care about you when you're first starting. They care about what you can do for them. Instead of just vlogging or sharing random thoughts, make sure every video does at least one of these things. Make sure your videos teaches something, like tutorials, how-to videos, or breakdowns. Or make sure they inspire someone, like success stories or motivational content. Another one is to solve a problem, like common mistakes, best tips, hacks, or solutions. Or you can make entertainment or engaging videos, like reactions, challenges, or storytelling. Here's a tip for you. Before making a video, ask yourself, what is the viewer getting out of this? Leverage search and trends. Even if your content is great, it won't get views if no one can find it. That's where search-based content comes in. Use keyword research tools like YouTube search, Google Trends, or Answer the Public to find topics people are already searching for. For example, instead of titling your video, My Morning Routine, make it more searchable like this. Best morning routine for productivity, backed by science. Instead of how I lost weight, make it how to lose 10 pounds in 30 days beginner's guide. By combining content pillars, experimentation, problem solving, and search-based content, you'll not only attract the right audience, but grow faster with less effort. The big takeaway here is, if you're struggling to find your niche or grow your audience, don't stress. Start with 3 content pillars. Experiment to see what works, focus on solving problems, and make sure your videos are easy to find. Once you do that, you'll start attracting the right viewers naturally. The key is to stay flexible. Your niche should feel exciting, not limiting. What to do if you feel stuck? So, you've been making content for a while, but something feels off. Maybe your views aren't growing, your engagement has stalled, or worse, you're starting to feel bored with your own channel. Sound familiar? Don't worry. It happens to every creator at some point. The key is knowing how to break through the plateau without losing momentum. How do we do this? Step 1. Refresh your content without changing your niche. Sometimes the problem isn't what you're talking about, it's how you're talking about it. So try a new format. If your videos are mostly tutorials, experiment with storytelling, behind the scenes content, or challenges. Try and switch up your video length. Short form content can introduce you to new audiences, while longer in-depth videos help build trust. Try improving your editing style. Faster cuts, better visuals, or adding humor can make old topics feel fresh again. Here's a pro tip for you. If you're feeling uninspired, look at your favorite YouTubers. What makes their content engaging? Can you apply similar techniques to your own videos? Step 2. Pivot without losing your audience. What if you're bored with your niche and you want to change direction? A complete switch can be risky, but there's a smarter way to pivot. You can slowly start introducing new topics. Instead of jumping from fitness to tech overnight, blend them. For example, if you're a fitness YouTuber interested in productivity, start making morning routines for fitness enthusiasts videos. You should find the common thread. Ask yourself, what does my audience care about? If they follow you for motivation, you can expand into personal growth without losing them. And test new content before fully committing. Experiment with 1 to 2 new videos alongside your usual content. If they perform well, you're onto something. Your audience follows you for a reason. If you pivot, make sure the new direction still serves their needs in some way. Step 3. Double down on what's already working. Sometimes the best way to get unstuck isn't to change everything, it's to do more of what's working. Check your analytics. Look at your top performing videos. What topics, titles, and formats worked the best? Make variations of winning videos. If a video on beginner YouTube mistakes blew up, try advanced YouTube mistakes or mistakes I made my first year on YouTube. Repurpose your best content. Turn an old video into shorts, blog posts, or even a new version with better production. If a video did well once, chances are they could work again with a fresh angle. Don't be afraid to repeat success. So the big takeaway here is, feeling stuck doesn't mean you're failing. It just means it's time to experiment, refine, and level up. Whether you refresh your content, pivot your niche, or double down on what works, the key is to keep moving forward. Success on YouTube isn't about avoiding obstacles, it's about learning how to navigate them. At the end of the day, your niche isn't a prison, it's a foundation. Start with what excites you. Help people and evolve as you grow. The best YouTube channels are the ones that feel authentic. Comment below, what's your biggest struggle with finding your niche? And let's talk about it. If this video helped or inspired you to keep going, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!